Call this meeting to order. Can everybody please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? But first, we will have a moment of silence.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Chairman, David Cransville, who was an excellent county manager for us, passed away recently. I hope he is in many people's prayers.
Thank you, Member Salzer. Roll call.
16 present.
Next is the approval of the April 11th, 2024 County Board meeting minutes. Member Elsasser, Member Williams. Is there any questions, comments, corrections? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair? Aye. Member Coates?
Aye.
Daly?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser?
Aye.
Groves Allison? Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum?
Aye.
Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes.
Next, a proclamation recognizing Woodruff Culinary Arts students on their state championship win. Member Renault?
Would it be okay to switch positions? We had a couple students that showed up at the wrong building.
All right,
Thank you.
we'll pivot. Proclamation recognizing Barracks Cater Inn and the Barrick family on their 90th anniversary in the food industry.
Well, I feel privileged to get the opportunity to present this proclamation to the Barrick family, great family. You'll hear it in the proclamation of their history of running culinary business. And so before we start, I'm going to introduce our panel up here. So we've got James Barrick, who's now the CEO, his wife Lana, who is probably the CEO and is behind the scenes running the show. His son Richard is over here, and Dixie, who is Lana's mother, is here. So they're the team representing the Barracks Cater Inn. So with that, I will read the proclamation. Whereas Barracks Hospitality Group, a longtime name in Central Illinois' culinary scene, is commemorating 90 years of excellence in the food service industry. Whereas Jim and Mary Barrick were brave enough to open Chillicothe Confectionery in 1933. They laid the groundwork for a family-owned business that has grown and thrived for 3 generations. Whereas First Establishment soon morphed into others, including the Perry Snack Shop, Peoria Diner, Campus Grill, Mary and Jim's Restaurant, until Cater Inn was opened in 1974. And whereas Peoria County admires and supports the Barrick family for their dedication to quality, personalized customer service, and culinary greatness. And whereas they serve 10,000 people each year at more than 1,000 events, reaching over 1,500 local businesses and groups. Whereas Barracks Hospitality Group has won many awards and honors, including the prestigious Outstanding Small Business of the Year Award from the Peoria Area Chamber of Commerce. And whereas Barracks Hospitality Group has been recognized as a preferred caterer for many esteemed venues and has been celebrated for its industry leadership and achievement under the current president and CEO, James Barrick. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairman of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby recognize the Barrick family and the Barracks Hospitality Group on the occasion of their 90th anniversary, dated this 9th day of May, AD 2024, signed by James C. Dillon, Peoria County Board Chairperson, and Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. So I would like to turn the microphone over to Mr. Barrick and have him make some comments, and if any of the family members want to share.
Well, thank you very much. We're very honored to be here and have this recognition. They mentioned 10,000 meals a year. It's actually 150,000 people that we feed each year. But we're very proud to be part of this community. Third generation in food service in my family, and just great to have my wife, my son, my mother-in-law here also. And we have a great team at Barracks. I'm sure many of you have had our food. We employ 40 to 50 employees, and our business has never been better, busier than ever, and we're just honored. So thank you very much.
Congratulations. We'll work on getting a corrected version to you, too. 150, it's a big difference.
Mr. Chairman,
Member Allen?
it's been my good fortune to have been there for many events over the last several years, and the hospitality and the food's outstanding. I've never lost any weight, rather I've gained weight there, and so God bless you and thank you. It's just that's an amazing span, 90 years. That's really wonderful.
All right, could the Woodruff team please come forward? They're still waiting on a couple team members.
Just go with Leah.
Huh?
Oh, there she is. She's the leader.
Are we still waiting, or do we got?
The lady who just came in is the leader of the.
Okay. Go for it, or
Here, they're coming.
good deal.
Here they come.
Come on up. I'll try to read slow. Is this Chef Yeti? Hi, how are you? Welcome. Glad you guys can come. Yeah, if you want to take pictures, come on over here. Well, we're very excited to have you guys here, and we have a proclamation to read. Whereas the Woodruff Career and Technical Center's Culinary Arts program is a staple in Peoria County that gives students a well-rounded foundation to begin a culinary or hospitality career, and whereas the program ensures student proficiency in several key concepts of culinary arts, such as safe operation of a restaurant, nutritional understanding, maintenance of a professional kitchen, career certifications, menu preparation, and familiarity with global cuisine and more. And whereas students of the program this year won their 8th championship in a row, and this is your first time here, which I'm surprised, but 8th championship in a row at the Illinois Pro Star Invitational hosted by the National Restaurant Association, resulting in not only a well-deserved victory, but also nearly $20,000 in scholarships and a place in the national competition. It's awesome. Whereas Peoria County is proud to have such a talented team represent our community during the National Pro Star Invitational this past month in Baltimore, Maryland. And whereas Peoria County thanks the program for excelling the minds of students and creating a jumping point that will benefit the participants just as the community who will someday support their dreams. Now, therefore, I, James C. Dillon, Chairperson of the Peoria County Board, on behalf of the County Board, do hereby congratulate the Woodford Career and Technical Center's Culinary Arts Program for creating a successful and delicious future for the students of Central Illinois. Dated this 9th day of May, AD 2024, James C. Dillon, Peoria County Chairperson, and Rachel Parker, Peoria County Clerk. Congratulations. If you just want to introduce yourself, maybe tell us what year you are in school and what you like about the program.
My name is Josiah Taylor, and I'm a junior in high school. And what I like about culinary is I never really thought I'd get into something like cooking, so it's all new to me.
My name is Destiny Miller. I'm a junior at Peoria High. One thing I really love about culinary is like you get to meet new people and get to try new things. And I would have never thought like I would try this. And ProStart was really a nervous thing for me, but it really gave me a chance to show my personality and really get to show how I feel about cooking and the management team. And yeah.
Hi, I'm Chef Yeti. It's my 11th year as booth ref, and I'm their teacher. Very proud. It's great having the support of the city of Peoria, our superintendent, Dr. Karat, our principal, Arnold Spiker. It's just fantastic being able to work with these young people and see them flourish. It was just last week I was actually at ICC for an event. And 4 of my former students were there working and getting their culinary arts degree. So it's been a very rewarding program, and I'm proud of these kids. We still have another student on the way up, but we just have so much talent in Peoria, and it's just great to be able to develop that. And year after year, I always have plenty of students to choose from to put on my competition teams, and yeah, looking forward to it. So great, thank you.
One more question. So I was trying to get some information from them beforehand. So could you just tell us a little bit about what this competition is about? Because I saw another student who had won a pastry contest, but they said it's completely different than what this competition was. So can you kind of give us an idea? I'm trying to stall so the other student can get up here.
All right. So we actually usually compete in 2 competitions. We have both ProStart, which is the National Restaurant Association, and then we have Skills USA. So those are the 2 big ones that I put students in. Unfortunately, this year we actually had ProStart Nationals and Skills USA State at the same weekend. So it was kind of crazy coaching for me because I got my bake and pastry kids ready for skills. We did a community action team, and we had a student in restaurant service as well as culinary arts. While I had these kids preparing for ProStart Nationals. So we did great. So we won first place in state with our ProStart team. We had a gold medalist for our baking and pastry student. We had a second place in restaurant management. We had first place in community action. So in June, I will be heading, June 24th through the 28th, I'll be heading to Atlanta with those additional students competing at nationals there. So yeah, it's good being the best. I enjoy it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You're welcome. Do you guys have anything else to say? Oh, go ahead.
Did they have a specialty that they won with?
Yes, so for the ProStart competition, they actually came up with a restaurant concept, and it was called the Peoria. And they had to create a menu, they had to cook the food, they come up with a marketing plan, floor plan, concept, everything. And then they also had to face critical thinking questions, so they actually had to think on their feet, like real life scenarios. For example, you walk into your restaurant and the walk-in cooler feels warm. What are you going to do about it? So then, you have to answer the appropriate answers. So yeah, they have to learn how to really think on their feet and how to solve real life scenarios that would come up in the hospitality industry. So did that answer your question?
All right, guys, we already read the proclamation, but I'll give you a chance to introduce yourselves and tell us what grade you're in and what brought you or what you like about the culinary program there at Woodruff. And ultimately, it says how proud we are of you guys and the great work that you did.
My name is Kendall Johnson. I'm a senior at Richwoods High School, and what I like about the culinary program is the friendly environment and the cooking.
Hi, I'm Hunter Fields. What I enjoy most about the culinary program is trying all the different foods and really kind of learning how to cook more. I've worked in a restaurant for 2 years, but I've learned a lot more working in class than I have in the actual field, and I really love that. I'm also a senior at Richwoods. Sullivan University. Culinary. Culinary science specific.
So, and did winning these scholarships help you?
Oh, yeah. I would have had to go on ICC. That was the only option for me originally.
You love ICC?
Yeah, I love ICC, but my family couldn't afford college, and with all these scholarships, it's really the only reason why I am going to college.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Can I say something about that?
If you all remember, I invited you to a luncheon at the last meeting. There was 4 of us in the room, I believe, that went, and these guys were great. The food was great. The presentation was great. You do a great job, and we appreciate what you do. Next, we'd be at citizens' remarks.
We had one, and we'll hold that back to the topic that it's on. It's for an NFW.
Next would be the consent agenda.
Is there a motion to put the consent agenda on the floor? Member Daley, Member Allison. Would anybody like anything pulled? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Bryant? Oh, I'm sorry. Members Blair? Aye. Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum?
Aye.
Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Next, we'd be at zoning ordinances and resolutions. Item number 1 is case number ZBA 2024-025, petition of Stephen Dirtle, a special use request from section 20-5.4.2.2.b of the Unified Development Ordinance, which allows for landscape contractors in the R1 low-density residential zoning district. The petitioner proposes to continue operation of a tree and landscape business. The parcel is located in Limestone Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Member Rosenbaum.
This is just to bring the parcel up to the proper zoning, and is the only reason we're doing it. So,
Thank you, Member Rosenbaum. Any other questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair? Aye. Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Item number 2 is case number ZBA 2024-014, petition of Peoria Solar 4 LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.2.2.2.h of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for a special use in the A2 agricultural zoning district for a solar energy generation facility, provided that the conditions in section 7.17 of these regulations are met. The parcel is located in Roseville Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Any questions, comments? Roll call.
Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser?
Aye.
Groves Allison? Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Sulzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Item number 3 is case ZBA number 2024-015, petition of Peoria Solar 4B LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.2.2.2.h of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for a special use in the A2 agricultural zoning district for a solar energy generation facility, provided that the conditions in section 7.17 of these regulations are met. The parcel is located in Roseville Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Sulzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Item number 4, case ZBA 2024-018, petition of Gold Rush Apple Energy LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.1.3.3.d of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for meteorological towers, provided that the conditions in section 5-14-3-3 are met in the A1 Agricultural Preservation Zoning District. The parcel is located in Hollick Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Any questions? Member Rosenbaum.
This one and the next 4 after it is all for a wind speed tower for a potential wind farm in the northern part of the county. So they're going to be measuring the speeds of the wind to see if it would be a good potential place to put a wind farm in.
Thank you, Member Rosenbaum. Any questions? Member Elsasser.
Mr. Chairman and Madam Clerk, I'm going to be abstaining on these next 5, including this one.
Okay. Thank you, Member Elsasser. Any other questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser's abstain. Elsasser? Sorry about that. Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch. Phelan. Renault. Ricker. Rosenbaum. Rulin. Salzer.
Aye.
Williams. And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
15 ayes and 1 abstention. Item number 5, case ZBA 2024-019, petition of Gold Rush Apple Energy LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.1.3.3.d of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for meteorological towers provided that the conditions in sections 514.3.3 are met in the A1 Agricultural Preservation Zoning District. The parcel is located in Akron Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Any questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair? Aye. Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
15 ayes, 1 abstention. Item number 6. Case ZBA 2024-20, petition of Gold Rush Apple Energy LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.1.3.3.d of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for meteorological towers provided that the conditions in sections 514.3-3 are met in the A1 Agricultural Preservation Zoning District. The parcel is located in Princeville Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Is your hand tired yet, Mr. Rosenbaum? Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Any questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair? Aye. Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Dillon.
Aye.
15 ayes, 1 abstention. Item number 7 is case ZBA 2024-021, petition of Gold Rush Apple Energy LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.1.3.3.d of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for meteorological towers provided that the conditions in section 5-14-3-3 are met in the A1 Agricultural Preservation Zoning District. The parcel is located in Akron Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daley. Any questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair? Aye. Coates?
Aye.
Daley?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? and Dillon.
Aye.
15 ayes, 1 abstention. Item number 8, case ZBA 2024-022, petition of Gold Rush Apple Energy LLC, a special use request from section 20-5.1.3.3.d of the Unified Development Ordinance. This section allows for meteorological towers provided that the conditions in sections 5-14-3-3 are met in the A1 Agricultural Preservation Zoning District. The parcel is located in Akron Township. The Zoning Board of Appeals recommends approval. The Land Use Committee concurs.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daly. It's like Groundhog Day. Any questions? Roll call.
Try. Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daly?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum?
Aye.
Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
15 ayes, 1 abstention. Item number 9, case WAV 2024-0001, petition of Florence Fred and Steve Dirtle, a resolution from your Land Use Committee recommending approval of a waiver of compliance from section 20-3.16.2.3.b.2.a of the Unified Development Ordinance, which requires a minimum of 30 feet of public road frontage for parcels being created which are less than 10 acres in size. The petitioners propose to create a 5-acre tract with 0 feet of public road frontage. The property is located in Limestone Township.
Member Rosenbaum, Member Daly. Any questions? Seeing none, roll call.
Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daly?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum?
Aye.
Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Item number 10, a resolution from your executive committee recommending approval of a loan to Natural Fiber Welding of Peoria, Illinois, and in the amount of $3 million from the County State Capital Improvement Fund for the purchase of manufacturing equipment and real estate.
Member Blair, Member Coates. I did ask Scott, since most members were here, but to give a little, still a recap, but maybe a Reader's Digest version of it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Those of you that were here before the meeting, executive met, recommended approval to the full board this loan to Natural Fiber Welding. Just to point out, there's multiple members of the NFW team in the audience tonight, and as the chairman said, they've got a request to speak during the item here, or perhaps after the vote. Secondarily, any board member that has not yet had a tour of the manufacturing facility, at any point, please feel to contact me directly, and we can make arrangements for that to be done. NFW is a locally based and growing company that has seen multiple rounds of equity investment. They are a company that has reached the state where they have multiple patents that are held, multiple products that have been developed and been able to commercialize. They are a company that is rooted in removing plastics from largely the textile industry. And they do that through molded materials, sheet goods, and fibers. The deal that is recommended has a total project cost of $6.5 million. $3 million of that is a loan from the county. The balance is equity in the project by the owner. The total project is to purchase manufacturing equipment that will allow NFW's products to be scaled at mass production or large production levels. The term is 10 years. The interest rate is 5.5%, and the first 5 years of the term would be interest only, and then the balance, remaining 5 years, would include both the principal and the interest payments. Our security on the loan is a first position on the manufacturing equipment that they're going to purchase. That equipment, there's nothing unique or specialized about it. You will find it in just about every textile manufacturing facility globally. So should anything unforeseen happen, we will have the ability to resale those assets. They also have included in the request real estate, which you heard the Clerk Parker read, and that is should an opportunity present itself where they could acquire land that in building space that they're currently leasing, should that opportunity arise where they would want to purchase it, loan proceeds could be used then for that purpose. Job creation and retention. Globally, they employ roughly 190 people. The overwhelming majority of those are here locally in Peoria. The project, should it be approved by the board, over the next 48 months will generate 40 jobs, and half of those will come from low moderate income households, primarily in our heritage neighborhoods here in the city. This is a project that our internal loan review committee, who Member Blair chairs, has vetted in great detail and has recommended approval, and administration recommends approval as well. Source of the dollars will be County Capital Improvement Fund, which is our Keystone Fund, and there are more than adequate resources within that fund to make this loan, and two, under the terms of how we came by those dollars, is an eligible expense in that fund. So, Mr. Chairman, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Is there a comment? Member Blair.
Since most of you have already heard me, I won't go into much detail, but the Loan Review Committee did feel like this would be a good use of those funds to invest in NFW. While I can never guarantee zero risk in something like this, I do feel like risk can be mitigated by the way we've structured the deal and by the other strategies that NFW has going forward.
Any other comments? I would like to say I am excited about tonight. We've been talking about uses of that money for quite a while, and we have not put it to use. This is the right time with the right company, and if we cannot choose to invest in Peoria, what can we choose in? So I'm excited what our future holds and the promise that it brings. For those of you that were lucky enough, last week, the EDC and Chris Setti put on a wonderful speaking engagement and brought in a site selector, Jay Garner, into town to talk. He did have books. It's basically, I think the way he put it is economic development for dummies, which was for politicians. But talked about a lot of good things and how you look at things, and it was one of his first times, and he's well known for there. And there's a lot of things. It was the first time he's actually ever been to Peoria, and he was impressed with Peoria. And one of the key takeaways from that meeting when we had an EDC meeting this week was he had talked a lot about branding and helping your own businesses grow, which is right on point. Branding, sometimes we struggle in that, but one of the things that he said in driving around he got the Mr. Morris treatment at the Museum and History of Peoria was that truly Peoria, maybe one of your brands is where dreamers meet doers. And that sentiment there cannot be more perfect for what NFW took a dream and is doing it. And that's the history of Peoria. We've created more jobs, lost more jobs than most communities would ever dream of. And all the patents that come out of here and jobs that have been created, it's exciting times. And we're a very, very small part of this, and I'm very thrilled today that we're here to be able to position ourselves to give you that loan and help grow your business. So kudos to all the hard work that you've put in. Appreciative, like Scott said, some of us have gotten to take tours. If you do have the opportunity, amazing, amazing, amazing. Take it. So thanks for sharing a little bit of your time to show us some of the exciting things coming out of Peoria. So is there anything else that'd like to be added? Member Alsasser.
Well, during the break, I had the opportunity to meet Mr. Zika and three of the other employees, and it's just really an exciting night to have people expanding in Peoria. And this is just really good for our community in every way, shape, or form.
Any other questions? If not, roll call, please.
Members Blair,
Aye.
Coates,
Aye.
Daly,
Aye.
Duncan,
Aye.
Elsasser, Groves Allison,
Aye.
Hare, Kelch, Phelan, Renault, Ricker, Rosenbaum, Rulin, Salzer,
Aye.
Williams, and Chairman Dillon.
Aye. Now, before you go, I'm using the chair's privilege here. This was the public comment. Steve Zika, President of NFW, would like to come up and address the board.
And that was 16 ayes.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. Jimmy, I agree. It's a really exciting night. We've been building this company here in Peoria since 2016, and I'm thrilled to be here with you all tonight. I just wanted to express my appreciation on behalf of the entire NFW team, especially who's here with me tonight. We've got Rob Salter, Mike Wooten, Maggie Furman, and Selena Anderson are all here with me, and I know they express their appreciation as well. Just to take a moment and share with you that we've been growing this company built on the vision of displacing plastics by using what nature gives us, plants and other materials which come from the ground, minerals. And we're well on our way to doing that. One of the missions we have is to make the world's best brands more sustainable, and we're confident that we're going to be doing exactly that. We've already this week, last week, and next week having visitors coming into Peoria to visit NFW from all over the world. European companies, footwear and athletic companies from Oregon in the United States are all coming to Peoria to learn about how they become more sustainable. And we're happy to share with them our materials and our vision of how to do that. In the past years, I'll update our employment numbers. We're actually at 215 employees. As of today, 190 of those are in Peoria. Of those 190, 95 of them come to work every day at our Jefferson facility, which is our manufacturing facility. And of the 95 at Jefferson, 50 of those positions can be filled and are filled with those that have no specific degree requirements and are accessible to all members of our community. With your support and what you've approved tonight, we're going to add another 40 jobs. All those jobs are planned to be at the Jefferson facility, which is where also all the equipment will go. And 20 of those jobs, of the 40 at Jefferson, will be without any specific degree requirements, accessible to all the members of our community. So we're thrilled to be able to accept this support tonight. Let me especially thank you, Scott, for all your hard work, Eden, for your extremely hard work, but the entire board. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve. Looking forward to what the future holds. Anything else? Move on.
Okay. Item 11 is a resolution from your joint county operations and finance, audit, and legislative affairs committees recommending approval to use $383,782 in surplus reserves from the IT Services Fund 5130 and appropriate expenditures in the IT Services Fund 5130 FY24 budget to cover IT-related costs at the new Health and Human Services building.
Member Williams, Member Ricker. Any? Betty? Any questions? Seeing none, please vote.
Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daly?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum? Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Item 12 was deferred at committee, so there will be no board action taken tonight on that item. Item 12. A resolution from your county health recommending approval of. I'm sorry, did I? Okay, sorry, I just said that. All right, item 13. A resolution from your infrastructure committee recommending approval of an authorization for crossing improvements on Maxwell Road.
Member Salzer, Member Kelch. All right, any questions? Roll call.
I'm sorry, my 13 has disappeared. Let me find it. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. All right. Apologize for the delay. Members Blair?
Aye.
Coates?
Aye.
Daly?
Aye.
Duncan?
Aye.
Elsasser? Groves Allison?
Aye.
Hare? Kelch? Phelan? Renault? Ricker? Rosenbaum?
Aye.
Rulin? Salzer?
Aye.
Williams? And Chairman Dillon.
Aye.
16 ayes. Miscellaneous and announcements.
We'll start on Member Rulin's side.
Just one item. Several weeks ago, we were disappointed to have to cancel tours at the health campus. A lot of rain and no permanent roofing at that time just made it impassable and in relation to the work that was going on inside. Unfortunately, we've made the decision not to reschedule that for all of Peoria County's employees. However, I would like to invite board members. Contact me if you'd like to have a tour of the building. I would appreciate it if you would group up with a couple other board members so I don't have to go out there 17 times, but I will if it happens that way. And wear appropriate footwear for a construction site, and I will provide you a hard hat.
Thank you for all your hard work, Member Ruin. Then moving around, Member Blair.
Unless Facebook is lying to me, I believe Danny's birthday, Danny Phelan's birthday was this week, so happy birthday to him. And Facebook never lies, right? And then I'm on the board of Graffelman Farms Rescue. They are holding a mystery dinner show being put on by Die Laughing Entertainment at Barack's Banquet Center, July 6th. It is $45. All the proceeds go to Graffelman Farms Rescue. You can buy tickets on our website, gfrpets.org.
Thank you, Member Blair. Member Allison.
I just wanted to let anyone with kids know that Alpha Park Library is having a summer reading kickoff. It's being co-sponsored by the Regional Office of Education, Beth Kreider, and also Senator Dave Kaler's office. But this is open to everyone, whether you're high school or toddler age, and it's that afternoon. They've got a lot of activities. I'm sorry, June 4th. Yes, June 4th, 3 to 7. So lots of activities for all ages.
Thank you, Member Allison. Member Renault.
Thank you. I just wanted to remind everyone that on the 15th, I believe it is Peace Plays, which is at the Courthouse Plaza during lunch. A lot of different bands come together from different schools and they play as one band to promote safety for the kids.
Thank you, Member Renault. Member Williams.
Scott, can you quickly give us a rundown on the voting equipment and packet information? Because I know it's getting close.
It is. So originally, you were going to be voting on that contract award this evening. But your team, which includes Vice Chairman Williams and Member Daly, along with Clerk Parker and her Chief Deputy and Chief Civil Assistant Cordis Boswell and myself and others have been very deliberate in reviewing the two proposals that we have. We've actually scheduled a second round of demos. We're trying to, I think, articulate or brand the second round of demos as the test drive. The first time we saw the sales pitch. Now we actually want to do a little bit of a deeper dive between the two finalists that we have. One of them, we did that test drive on Monday. We do the other one early afternoon tomorrow. And I feel confident that no matter which one we choose, we'll have a really good product and vendor for not just your voting experience, but all of the things that go on behind the scenes to get a committee agenda pulled together so we can have committee meetings, and then to move those items that come out of committee into a county board agenda so that you can then vote on them in a meeting. And then when the meeting's concluded, so that Ms. Parker can actually prepare the minutes of the meeting. I think if you ask Sharon or Linda offline, they will tell you that there's much more involved than what they initially thought when they got either volunteered or voluntold to be a part of this project. But I'm confident that whichever one we select will have a good solution for everything that you do and everything that gets us to a place where you can vote on items each month.
Thank you, Mr. Sorrell. Member Rosenbaum.
I'd just like to wish all the mothers here Happy Mother's Day this weekend.
Thank you. Member Salzer.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to speak to the members of this county board in regard to the Adopt a Highway program. I talked a little bit at our last committee meeting, and I want to make them aware of something that has happened, and that is the county has adopted this. In fact, we adopted a road that we're responsible for, and I'm going to encourage and try to get you to participate in this, which will be sometime in June, which we have come up with the date and so forth. We had a difficult time because I think there was a Cub Cardinal series during one weekend, and there was Father's Day during one weekend. I don't know what the other problems were, but anyway, whether you've ever heard of this, we know that different organizations do help us out by saying, hey, we'll adopt a road and we'll go out and try and clean it up. Well, this policy, or I should say this program, was initiated, I think, in the last century, and the only guy that was possibly on that board would have been Brian, because Brian's the only one that has served in the last century on this board. And the road is Mossville Road, and it's basically from about where it cuts into Route 40, and Mossville Road, I think, is in your district, isn't it, Brian?
It used to be until this year. Now it's in Mr. Rickard.
Oh, it's in Mr. Rickard's. Okay, but anyway, it goes down. Maybe as far as Robinson. Now, I don't expect us to cover all of that, but we can cover part of it. And the last time I think we did it was Tommy O'Neill was the chairman. That's how long it's been, and Bob Biota was on the board. And I remember them climbing down into the ditches and so forth and getting some things out and so forth. Now, what do you need? Well, it's going to be furnished for you. Gloves. The county highway department, they'll bring out the garbage bags, they'll bring out the gloves and so forth. And I know you'll ask questions about where do we park and so forth. Now, I can't say for sure, but I think there's a church right there that's got plenty of parking. Whether or not they would be willing, I'll have to ask Gretchen maybe to make a phone call to them and see if they let us park in that parking lot of theirs right there off of Route 40. Anyway, we're going to set June the 22nd, 8:30 in the morning. And the reason we say 8:30, let's face it, we're older, and we, know that it gets real hot in June, and we don't want to be out there but about an hour at the most. And I hope everyone can participate. I know some people will have conflicts. I understand that and so forth, but not all of you. If there's just, half of us that can make it, we'll make it. But we have to set the good example, and we've waited too long to set that good example.
Member Salzer, I appreciate your working around the Cub schedule. I'll be there.
And just a reminder, there's quite a few young people around this table. We're just not older, so thank you for your work on that regard.
A couple quick announcements. I think most of you got it from the sheriff. I cannot find the email, but I did put it in my calendar. May 15th, honor ceremony, remembering those that have lost their lives in the line of duty at the Sheriff's Department, 4 o'clock. So if you can attend, please do so. It's always a somber ceremony, but a good ceremony remembering those that lost their lives in the duty. And I think would be remiss not to mention this for how much we've spent time in talking, but wanted to recognize Comcast in attendance tonight. Quietly, not being mentioned, we also did another very large economic deal. There is quite a few people from Kathy Brown and the team working to get that study that are currently do not have internet capabilities in rural Peoria County, that they were the lone company that responded to some of those RFQs. So I believe, what is it, over 1,000 or 2,000? How many new homes will?
A little over 2,000.
A little over 2,000 homes will now have internet and high-speed internet capability. So I know we've talked so much about it, but it was on the consent and it just went through, but that is a big deal in its own right. So appreciate Comcast and them responding to that. Members or Administrator Sorrell.
I didn't want that promotion, Mr. Chairman. Two quick things. Gretchen had already confirmed on Mr. Salzer's item for the Adopt a Highway. Parking will be at Northminster Presbyterian Church, which is at the corner of Knoxville and Mossville Road. All the information is in the meeting request that Gretchen sent out and Amy followed up on. Secondly, I want to take a minute and introduce to you someone you already know, but who's effective tomorrow morning is going to be having a new role in our organization, and that is Andrew Braun. Andrew's sitting in the back there. I have promoted him to the Director of Planning and Zoning for us. He's been a very long-term employee, and he is a great example of the work that we're doing internally to grow the next generation of leaders in the organization from within.
Anything else? Seeing none, meeting adjourned.